Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're back because if you don't tell by the title of this video, this is about the new Tales from the Plex that recently just came out. And this is basically just some short, I don't know if it's short, but it's like a summary of the book and theorization of what happened, because I'm just confused as most of you are about the book. Well, the first story, which is called Frailty. Yeah, Frailty, about frailness and stuff. Yeah, it's not Lally's Games, as I thought it would. I was shocked to learn that the first story was Frailty and not Lally's Games. And also, wait, what the ribbit? What was that? Oh, hi, Thor? Yes, but now I'm a fraud. What are you doing here? And I help you about the summary of the book. Okay, who else is here? Oh, this pal here. Oh, what's up? Oh, where did the Foxy? When did you get here? Not sure, but so we're about to discover the new book. Yeah, so spoilers everyone, but the story. But before we talk about spoiler, if you want to know what the story is about, it's about a young girl named Jessica, not the same one from Together Forever, a different one. And about how she has two lives, I think. One working at a hospital, and one with her friends. Yeah, that's basically what the thing's about. That's what it says in the description. So yeah, spoilers. And now we'll talk about the whole story. So I have a page here that shows basically a list. So I'm gonna try to read through it and have some extra details on it that are not in the summary that I rewrote. Well, I wrote. FGF wrote. It starts with a boy dying. Yeah, just because it takes place in a hospital mostly, and the doctors are trying to save him. They feel it, but then one of the doctors, Jack, sees a young girl near the boy, and then disappears. We don't know what happens, but eventually we have some explanation of what that could have been. And then out of nowhere, the kid's alive. I'm not even sure. It was just basically a miracle, as they said in the book. Yeah, a very big miracle. And then it leads to the character Jess. One question: Is this the first time where a Fabulous Fright story doesn't start off with the main character? No, I don't think so. Maybe there could have been another time. I think there were other times, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, So, like we said, she's a young girl who works at a hospital and such. She does not talk to a lot of people and does not have friends, even though the book says she has different lives. I don't know. We'll get to that later. And apparently, she doesn't have a family. Well, she used to until she apparently made a wrong choice. Yeah, and so then she sometimes go to the hospital chapel and do some praying with a special pendant she used. Yeah, and the weird thing is sometimes she uses that pendant on some of the kids in the hospital. Yeah, for example, there was this one kid named I think it says the name of it, if I could look somewhere in the summary. Somewhere. It should be somewhere here. Oh, Billy, yeah, and she used this pendant and scraped a couple of it on him, and out of nowhere, he was fine and such. There's also a priest there named Father Jeremiah, not the same Jeremiah from Prankster, because Jeremiah there is a game maker, while this one is a priest. Yeah, and such. And what else is there? The boy Billy calls her an angel for some reason. Yeah, but I feel like we're supposed to think that's later. I'm not sure what that means either. Yeah, this is the first story, so this is the first time we're doing a summary, so we're not going to be that good at it. Yeah. Now really, okay. Anyways, her high school is the West Wilson High School. She mostly sits alone in the classes. Yep. Oh, and also one of the kids, Brian, remember they were mentioning she said after he was done with the hospital, they would go to the Freddy Mega Pizzaplex. Oh yeah, because all these books I think take place when the Freddy Fazbear Mega Pizzaplex was open. So yeah, that's why it's called Tales of the Pizzaplex. They're tales from the Pizzaplex, but they don't actually take place in the Pizzaplex. They don't, but it takes place during the time. Like, this is basically like the security breach times. Yes, so there is modern stuff in it. Anyway, she then meets someone named Robert, but not the same Robert from Cliffs. No, because he was a lot older. Yeah, and this ain't a prequel. This is a sequel, right? Yeah. Okay then. She teams up with this dude named Robert, and they have to do a project where they're making a little robot. Yeah, they call it a Minibot 5000 or MB 5000. So yeah. Well, originally they were gonna call the name because it felt unoriginal, but then Rob it's used to it. Robert or Rob nicknamed Jessica Jess, like apparently her old friends used to, apparently. I don't know, no one knows her origin story. It's never said in the book, but people can theorize about that. Or we can theorize. Anyways, one time, Nurse Macy is, also, Jess, usually is in the cemetery, and apparently we think she lives there. Because she takes a nap one time near a gravestone, which is a dead family named the Hollow something. Hollow, I don't see it. Holloway. Yeah, Holloway family. Yeah, something like that. So then one time Nurse Macy was checking on Billy and stuff, and then she found something on the floor, which was a piece of a car muffler, whatever that is. I don't really know what that is, so I didn't search it up before doing this. Anyways, yeah. And let's see. They continue working on the mini-bot. They go to Rob's father's garage to do it. Let's see, Bob's mother gives them brownies. She just never ate brownies in a long time, so they thought they were delicious. Super delicious. And then out of nowhere, Rob asks her to go to the prom. Yeah, there was a prom in this. Because, stuff. Yeah, that. Yeah, so Macy helps her, for the prom and stuff. And out of nowhere, she has, before that, Macy, tries to figure out where she lives, and, she got lost because of the destination was at a, cemetery, because, I think we all know by now that she lives in the cemetery. Yeah, pretty sure that's what the story's trying to say. Anyway, Jess has a nightmare about some thing, I'm not sure exactly what it was, that was pulling her arms off. Yeah, things got really dark. But it was a nightmare, so it didn't really happen. And then, they, get ready for the presentation of the robot. They give each other stuff. Jess gives her a rabbit foot for luck, and Rob gives her some leather band thing. And the MB works, and they were successful on the test. And then they had prom. She also met this other friend named Tina, and in a hospital named April, who has cancer and is right now on the prom night dying, and she was wondering if she needs to use the present pendant or not. She decides not to, but that was the mistake, because out of nowhere, just hallucinates Rob with grease all over, I think it was hallucination, and out of nowhere, she gets to the hospital, and, she's insanely changed. She was pale, as the book describes, and had brownish liquid somewhat all over her face. I'm not even sure what even happened there. She, for some reason, goes to April's room, does, I think, the the tandem thing she always does, and then out of nowhere vanishes, and machine parts are for some reason everywhere. If grease that apparently you think looks like blood. and for some reason, April was healthy. And that's the end of the story. I know, it's so confusing. I don't even know what happened in the end. But I think that's the whole point. Oh. Right. So, what are your theories on what happened to her? Well, I'm thinking that maybe this is something to do with agony, or maybe some cursed agony stool possessed her. You think that happened? Yeah, maybe something like Shadow Bonnie possessed her because she didn't. Maybe she was cursed, like Pete from what was the story? Step Closer. Oh, right. He was cursed by a version of Normal Me. Yeah. Yeah, he was cursed, and maybe this is like the same thing here. Maybe when she was a child, when she made the wrong choice, some agony-like thing cursed her, and now, and if she made the wrong choice, she turned into this thing and is forced against her will, and maybe she turns. Maybe those machine parts are her. That would be weird. Like how in the Too Beautiful story, how Sarah was also those turned into parts. Yeah, this is complicated. But that's the theories. What do you think even happened? I'm not sure. Maybe to her family. I'm not honestly sure. Maybe some deal happened. Like, this is hard to theorize, and this is just the start. The question is, how would this go with security breach? I'm not sure. I feel like we should have went into the secret the notes in security breach and figure out if any of the names were similar in that story to this. Yeah, you may be right. We could have done that. Yeah, so yeah, that was the first story. I don't think there's anything else to theorize. Right? Yeah, and if you have any comments about things that could help us more about solving this, yeah, just help us there. We may not look at the comments for spoilers for the other stories because, we're going in as blind. We went as blind for Frailty, so we're going blind whatever the next story is. Alright, let's see the reveal. Oh, there it is! This is the second story, I think. Yep, it's Lolly's Games this time, which means it's definitely gonna be about this thing here. Yeah, this thing. Pretty sure. Lolly's Games is about this thing here. This doll life. We're gonna figure out what that is. So yeah, hope you're excited for that. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.